Mike, there's mass graves. There's mass graves.
Is she fucking with us with those glasses?
Nope. Listen, when you're scissoring Oprah, you can do whatever you want.
I mean, I really feel like if you wore those, I'd go, are you mocking me?
Mm-hmm. Well, there's mass graves, Mike, or as I like to call it, Pete Davidson's father. Let's.
Yeah, by the way, I tweeted this out last night. People loved it. I wrote, Pete Davidson's only famous because his dad got replaced by a plaque.
It's really mean. It's not nice. It's not nice. Let's check this out.
We begin today with an alarming new milestone right here in America. New York State now has more reported coronavirus cases than any country in the world.
It also has more people than
most countries. Yeah.
Like, come on.
Let that sink in for just a second. And new pictures are a disturbing reminder of the human toll of that. This is a mass grave being dug for
mass grave, Royce.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8.
Mass grave.
Virus victims at New York City's Potter's Field, where unclaimed bodies are laid to rest.
Yeah, it's a reminder there that the poorest and most marginal are bearing the greatest burden in this crisis.
There's Royce. Here's the thing.
But Mike, I thought it was a great equalizer.
I sent this clip to Royce earlier, right? And to Royce, there's great. It's like when he sends me some stuff, you go, it's just more basic coronavirus. And I said, no, we have to play this clip because there's so many layers of subversion in this clip to unpack that it's unbelievable. But yeah, we went to the poor and the marginalized. Now, my favorite part is coming up where they have to admit that there absolutely are no new cases and that it's already dying out. It's completely fizzling out. But then they work in a human interest, my son died story, just to get you back to people are dying. This is one of the most mind-fucky 5 minutes I've ever seen.
So here's what happened. They probably been working on the story for a couple days. And when they finally got it done, the news came out that all the cases are going down, everything is better. But they have all this footage, and they already have time for it, so they had to run it.
And they're going, yeah, Chuck, I'm down here. Yeah, the mass grave. Yeah, there's like 11 boxes in there. So what do you want to do? Oh, black teenager died in Flint. Okay, well, what we'll do is we'll cut that story up, mix it in with this story. We'll turn it around at the end. That's beautiful. I love it. Love it. Okay, great. I'll get a picture of the 7 boxes.
The most alarming part to that's only one black teenager died in Flint. That's fucking crazy to me. Let's go to Lego hair over here.
And it's a widening crisis. More than 466,000 COVID cases reported nationwide, and the death toll is now well above 16,000. But
why aren't they talking about? How come I don't see any of these people talking about how the model is completely wrong? Like, they're scaring people, but the good news is that the models are completely wrong. They said it was going to be like 100 to 200,000 people dead, and now they're saying maybe 60,000.
Royce?
Yes.
Did you just sit there with a straight face and ask me, why isn't the media telling the truth?
At least you didn't call it a gay face, so I'll take it.
You stood there and looked me dead in my eyes as a man, and you asked, can I believe that the media isn't telling the real story? Yes, I can believe it.
You're right. I'm sorry. I
can believe it.
I've learned nothing doing this.
I don't believe anything, but I sure do believe these people are full of shit.
There are signs of improvement. Hospital admissions from the virus are declining in New York and California, 2 of the hardest hit states. Our lead national correspondent, David Begnaud, is here in New York.
It's so stupid.
And he's going, oh, I paint the fence. And they go, no, I'm over here, Chuck. Sure. And it's just a dude in a suit. It's one of the painters.
At the U.S. Naval Hospital ship, the Comfort. David, good morning.
Get over here.
I swear, it was here. You fucking jerk.
Morning. So we've been hearing about deadliest days in New York for several days in a row.
It wasn't as deadly as the Mortal Kombat tournament that Shang Tsung made us do.
And now we go to Dana White, who is announcing the tournament.
On fucking Mortal Kombat Island.
I wish if they're going to do that, though, they need to hold a lethal tournament, right? Because now it's your own sovereign country.
I would love that.
I would pay for that.
Yeah. Do the blood sport thing, dip their hands in glass.
Like, you don't have to kill each other, but you have to beat each other until one of you is incapacitated. And don't worry, there'll be deaths.
a row, but we may be hearing.
So like the original UFC, like the one that, remember the original UFC had no fucking rules?
Yeah, and then fucking Royce Gracie showed up and just showed everybody that all you have to do is squeeze somebody's arm the right way, and they go, all right.
Why don't we just call it the Brawl for All?
I like it.
No one's gonna fucking
Bart
do that.
Gunn looks like he could still get to at least the finals.
We may be hitting a turning point.
I've never seen fucking Bart Gunn and Shang Tsung in the fucking same building. That skull mask is covering something.
Turning a corner? How so?
Well, maybe so, Tony, and let me tell you why. In speaking with one of the commanders here on the ship yesterday, I said to him, how come you've only treated 100 patients or so when you have capacity for so much more? And he said, sir, we're just not getting that many patients coming to us. The need doesn't exist. So we.
Now, listen, right? Can I ask you a question, Royce?
Sure, Mike.
Good news, right?
That's amazing.
We should open back
That's
up.
actually really good news.
Maybe not open up today, but hey, we got to talk about it in the next week or two.
Start talking about it.
Next week or two, we really need to start opening up. They just made the case, right? How long into this 4-minute video are we?
1 minute and 20 seconds. So the rest of it's going to be talking about how we're going to open up.
Ready to hear some promising stuff?
Thank you, Mike. I'm really happy that you finally
From
brought
the
something
media?
positive to the show. Thank you.
Called the governor's office, and the governor's office told us this.
Hey, yo, what's going on? I'm putting my nipples in. My nipple
I'm
rings
just
in.
saying, my brother, he could be a real dick. He can be a real cocksucker, but I love him. Deep down, I love him.
There
I
are
haven't seen him in 6 years,
90,000
except via
hospital beds.
satellite.
We were used to via satellite because that's how we've been doing Thanksgiving in our family for 10 years.
That's
so.
how I imagine the Cuomo brothers. Hey, why don't you call your brother? You never go and see him. Ma, I see my brother all the time via satellite on CNN. I see him every day. You haven't seen him. You only seen him because of the coronavirus.
Beds statewide because they've had to add so many in recent weeks. But only 18,000 of them are actually filled. So yeah, this is really good news. But every time we
But what?
get
I
good
told
news
you it
like
was a
that,
big
it
boat.
seems to always be said right alongside something that is stunning. Like
Because you say it! Because you say it! Because you say it! You say it! You do it!
So many people are dying in New York City due to coronavirus complications that the morgues are crowded, to the point where new graves are being dug off Hart Island near the Bronx.
Isn't that normally where they bury the homeless people?
And,
I mean,
and
am I
people
wrong?
in prison that are indigent, that don't have the money.
That don't have family.
Yeah. Hart Island always has quite a few boxes heading over there on the weekend. I mean, I'm not trying to sound evil or anything or uncaring, but they're pretending like they had to, oh man, we got to make this special place called Hart Island where we'll put all these. This is already where they just throw people in. They've been throwing people in mass graves here since the fucking 1910s. This is a lot. This is another where it's like, this is what they do. They lie by omission. This is, master liars do this in real life. You tell somebody things that are true, but you're leaving out the fact that it's like,
Right,
that's also the island where we just throw a bunch of dead fucking poor people. So that's what they're doing. And are there more of them because of, you can say that. You can go, wow, things are really picking up around here. It's been busier than it's been in a long time over in this island. And you can say that and be honest, but they're not painting an honest, there's a way to tell the truth, but to not paint an honest picture. And that's what these cocksuckers do, and they know they do it.
Crews are burying unclaimed bodies that have been at the morgue for more than 2 weeks.
That happens in every major city. I mean, that's not. By the way, something else. Crews are burying bodies that were in major cities. Adding to what you said about them lying, they're not even saying they died of coronavirus.
Because some of them haven't. But what I'm saying is, but that's why they're going, wow, it's so busy here. Some of those boxes, of course, are. But there were already some boats heading out there, Royce. There's a boat heading out there every weekend with boxes of dead people. Is there more? Absolutely. They're pretending like there's never a boat heading out there. That's what you're like. What we're both saying. It's this weird. They paint a very dishonest picture.
Somebody says, Nicholas in the chat says, those people actually died of broken hearts.
Hart Island. You're gonna set Owen Benjamin off for 2 days now, guys. Hart Island. These people had broken hearts.
Still, the state's new hospitalizations are the lowest they have been since the coronavirus crisis
So good news again.
started. And ICU admissions are at their lowest level in more than 3 weeks.
Yay!
All right, that's awesome,
Dead
guys.
people on Hart Island. Boo.
Nice. Nice. Oh.
all of this data suggests that we are flattening the curve so far.
And that's why one place that was supposed to be a field hospital is scaling back. Beds had been set up 2 days ago at this Manhattan cathedral. They've now been packed away.
So they never even used them. They never had to use them. And you know, now they're going to, here's the thing, this is why I hate these stories too, because even when it's good news, now they're going to spin it. Because now they're going to go, that's because of all the rights we took away from you. That's why. Social distancing and arresting kids for playing t-ball. That's the problem. Did you see that skate park that they put sand on?
Oh, yeah. They put like, it wasn't sand, but it was like that moist,
Yeah.
The shit you put in compost,
Yep.
peat moss. Like they just dumped it in there. Yeah, it was hilarious.
Meanwhile, logistical issues appear to be
Look at those overrun hospitals. Look at those overrun hospitals.
part of the reason why.
Tell you
the
what,
fi-
man, anybody who does need to be hospitalized in the next few weeks, you're going to get VIP treatment.
Get a great room.
Nice, clean, everything, all fucking private rooms.
500-bed hospital ship Comfort has treated only 80 patients so far.
What a colossal waste of resources. Now, hey guys, remember me and him? Remember our cringe libertarian take? Huh? I want those fucking apologies. I'm waiting on those fucking apologies, boys. Because remember them all? Remember I said I was going to remember names, motherfuckers. All you panicky Pete's out there that couldn't stop with it's the end of the fucking world. You guys are going to see. When your fucking parents and grandparents die, you cocksucker, when it's your family, oh, you're going to see. Well, where are we at? You know, because the only thing that hurts right now is my wallet.
What do you say to people in Manhattan who are looking at this saying you got this big, beautiful ship with a lot of room and it's practically empty?
The optics may not be great. We've been working with, the city
Nice
of
cut.
New York, FEMA. Any disaster emergency response takes a little bit from a coordination perspective.
There are moments of joy happening around the country. In Missouri, 87-year-old Don Lockmiller has survived the coronavirus. He spent 10 days in the hospital and is now home. But the virus continues to spread in places in the Midwest. In Michigan, the number of deaths in a single day was expected to peak on Thursday. Detroit nurse Jennifer Rauco says she saw 3 bodies taken to the morgue in one shift.
Oh my God, it's time to burn every document this country was found. 3 deaths.
Go to Orlando Health. No, I'm being serious. On a normal day, because I was there in a few months ago with my grandfather, and you would see 3, 4, 5 bodies going in a day. That's not crazy at a hospital.
Same thing where I'm from, and I'm not. When I'm from New York, I'm not talking New York City.
New York City.
See, I finally got him to do it.
Got it.
But I'm talking like a Long Island hospital. Like Roy said, 5, 6, 7 people a day are going to get wheeled out of there dead. So it's not. I mean, Jesus, they're really trying to oversell this, and they know they've gotten nothing.
And
How
that-
many times are you going to let these cocksuckers do this? With every hurricane, where they're purposely setting up a shot, so they're like, whoa, look at how deep, whoa, there's a person straight. How many times are you going to let these cocksuckers lie to you? And every time, what happens? You run out, you buy fucking toilet paper, you come in our chat room, and you yell at us, call us cringe libertarians. Well, look at all these empty beds now. How many times are you going to listen to these fucking assholes?
I mean, honestly, it's a real simple thing. I don't think it's something that most people agree with. The media lies to you a lot. And that's pretty much the point of it. Whether it's a virus, whether it's anything, they lie to us all the time, guys. Like that's not a hot take anymore. That's pretty much just a fact of life.
But seriously, how many people? And it wasn't just us. It was Dick Masterson. There's a lot of people out there that were getting fucking battered on
Destroyed,
Twitter.
yeah.
Oh yeah, nice too. So you don't give a fuck. You don't care. People are dying. You don't care. People are dying. And it's like, yeah, okay. And we're gonna go. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna open back up. Real life is gonna resume. And more people are actually going to die in the course of real life every day that have been dying sitting at home waiting to go back to life. People want to leave their house and increase their chance of dying right now so they could go back to their job sites and their coal mines and their fucking, seriously, and their construction sites. People want to go out every day. They miss going out and risking death on the goddamn freeway so they could drive to work and feed their fucking family. And Cannibal Spectre, exactly. I've been saying it for a while. America's been milking this thing like the fucking zombie outbreak is going to happen and we're all going to die. And I get it. I told you got a Nancy Grace approach to it. Tucker, what are we going to do about this missing baby?
No, look, and I understand doing videos, but even to be fair, even before they hit the U.S., we were talking about China lying about it and saying that it was a real flu and saying that it could be a problem. And I'm not even downplaying the fact that the virus is deadly. Whether it's deadly or not isn't even the question. Of course, the virus is deadly. People have died. Flu is deadly. Viruses are deadly, right? But I guess my issue is that I don't care if you think the virus is deadly. I don't care if you think it's the worst thing in the world. What I do care about is shutting down an entire country. And you know what else kills people? Poverty. You know, like that kills, being unemployed kills people. Taking away a reason to live for people kills people. You know, that's why do you think people in prison work for 20 cents an hour? It's not because they really want money, but they need something to do. They need a reason to exist.
Absolutely right.
That's a bad day, but unfortunately, there are days that has become a normal.
In Flint, Michigan, Sandy Brown lost her husband, Freddie Brown Jr., and her 20-year-old son, Freddie III. They both died from the coronavirus in a span of just 3 days.
That's it. It's over.
And?
We're all going to die because Freddie and Freddie died.
And
get ready for some more. We
They
got to
are
milk
two
this.
of 4 parishioners from Pastor Kiemba Nolan's church that died this month.
I get speechless, I get a little emotional because of the effects that is happening in America. But then
600 people, so many young black people, died in Chicago last year.
Yeah, there's actually less black people dying in Chicago right now.
Yeah.
There's actually less. I'm not kidding. There's less people dying in
The
Chicago
coronavirus has saved lives?
No, I'm not.
I know you're
I'm
not
not
kidding.
saying it. I'm not saying that it saved lives, but I am saying that there are certain areas with certain socioeconomic backgrounds and certain late night activities that people are not getting shot right now. And we said that jokingly weeks ago. I said, watch, it'll fucking decrease the death rates in Chicago. And now watch, that's going to come true and I'm going to fucking laugh when they start letting these people out and they got to blow off steam. And the first weekend in Chicago, there's going to be like 74 shootings. And you're going to go, I told you, look at this.
That's cool. Does Flint have water yet that they could drink?
No.
Okay, cool.
come again, here it is in the black community.
The black community. Do you think the virus is racist? I got to ask. Do these people think the virus is racist?
Yeah, the virus is racist because they're killing black folk.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Dude.
I love when black people are like, we're getting killed out here. It's racist. It's like, look, if you guys want to stop dying, the first people you should tell is other black people.
Hey, in the donated $5. Sam Tripoli says to message him and come on his show and press F in the chat to get Sam on this show. But we've already messaged him. We're already doing that.
Yeah, we'll get him.
I already give him our email. Sam Tripoli just donated. Hey guys, it's Sam. Mexi Max and Cheese. This is great.
Saying hi, boys. All right.
Okay.
I'm here with my kids. Okay.
All right.
You should see it. It's actually very funny now because he'll be literally like going off about the New World Order, and he's literally cuddling an adorable baby. It's kind of funny. It's just you hear a baby cooing, and he's like, "I'm telling you, Epstein, look into it, all right." It's funny, like trying to keep his voice down. Look into it, all right? Okay. Just telling you, they're fucking out there, all right?
I like Sam a lot.
While he's shaking, like doing the little fucking rocking a baby thing.
Mexi Max and Cheese. Here, guys, have a mass donation. It was $1. Jesse Ventura, Sam Tripoli gets pegged by Joe Rogan. Don't know if that's true. Yo, Amo Moa, great work, fellas. What happened to Chris Toole? I am Royce Lopez, $3, and Blacks disturb me. I didn't say that. It's not a lie. Corlin Ann 86. Now we can't go to anyone's residence, or it's a $1,000 fine here in Michigan. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Mr. Jinx, fun fact, the douche you called Lego Hair from the same place as Andrew Ditch. Oh, fuck, another Buffalo trash. No offense, Buffalo, but you live in Buffalo. Captain Henchman, TikTok is a disgusting place, but it's disturbing how many videos are coming out of nurses and doctors dicking around and doing dances and bullshit because the hospital and fucking empty. COVID-19, the flu, and the cunt who keeps donating in this chat. Well, thank you, Captain Henchman. Eric Fitzpatrick. Mike, what are you talking about? Our hospitals are great. Nobody ever dies in America. Well, except for Turbo. Lafwin IP, $5. I like boats. I like boats. Big, loud boats.
I told you the boats. You even fill them up. They're
The
so
boats
big.
are great. I love
So
the boats. Boats are amazing. Semper Reloaded. Now, literally every news organization and politician are going to have to play up the last month to save face for all the panic and money wasted, even if they thought it was true. That I agree with Semper. Now they have to. The media does this all the time, by the way, just not in this crisis. They always have to retroactively go back and save face and go, well, actually, we were wrong, but we were still right, though.
Social distancing helped a lot.
Yeah. Ray Bauer says, starting Saturday, it will be illegal in Michigan to go to people's houses. We didn't deserve Ron Paul or this country. Black pill is real. Yes, that is correct. In Michigan, starting Saturday, you're not allowed to go to visit anybody's house, period.
Nice. That's illegal.
Period.
That's